The Chicago Bulls of the 90s, a dynasty forged in fire, fueled by a partnership for the ages. Michael Jordan, the relentless scorer, and Scottie Pippen, the defensive maestro. 6 rings, countless highlight reels, and a legacy that continues to inspire. But beneath the surface of this seemingly perfect duo lies a more complex story. A narrative of contradiction, jealousy, and the ever-present question, did Scottie Pippen ever get the credit he deserved? In 2020, ESPN's The Last Dance reignited a firestorm around the Chicago Bulls of the 90s. This documentary, chronicling Michael Jordan's final championship run with the team, was intended as a victory lap, a celebration of basketball brilliance. Instead, it became a flashpoint for a simmering tension that had long existed between Jordan and his right-hand man, Scottie Pippen. Pippen, in his own words, has acknowledged Jordan's greatness. He's called him the GOAT, the guy who pushed everyone around him to be better. He has praised Jordan's relentless drive and killer instinct on the court. Yet Pippen has also criticized Jordan's leadership style, claiming he dominated the team and took most of the credit. This contradiction raises a critical question: could this tension stem from jealousy? To fully understand this, we need to go back to the beginning of their partnership. When Michael Jordan joined the Bulls in 1984, he was already a superstar in the making. His scoring ability, athleticism, and competitive fire were unmatched. But it wasn't until Scottie Pippen arrived in 1987 that the Bulls truly became a championship contender. Pippen's versatility on both ends of the floor complemented Jordan's scoring prowess perfectly. Together, they formed one of the most formidable duos in NBA history. However, from the start, it was clear that Jordan was the alpha. He was the face of the franchise, the player who drew all the attention and accolades. Pippen, on the other hand, played a more subdued role, focusing on defense, playmaking, and doing the little things that don't always show up in the box score. This dynamic set the stage for future tensions. The Last Dance documentary, while highlighting the Bulls' success, inadvertently shed light on these underlying issues. The documentary was heavily influenced by Jordan's perspective, and many of Pippen's key contributions were either downplayed or omitted. For instance, Pippen's defensive brilliance and his role as the team's primary playmaker often took a backseat to Jordan's scoring heroics. One of the most glaring examples of this is the 1997 to 1998 season, which The Last Dance focuses on. During this season, Pippen delayed surgery on his injured ankle, missing the first part of the season and causing a rift with the team. Pippen felt underpaid and underappreciated, especially in comparison to Jordan, who was making a record $33 million that season. This decision was seen as a selfish act by many, but it also highlighted Pippen's frustration with his role and recognition within the team. Yet, despite these issues, Pippen has repeatedly praised Jordan's talent and contributions. He has called him the greatest player of all time, acknowledging how Jordan pushed everyone to be better. However, in the same breath, Pippen has also criticized Jordan's leadership style, accusing him of being domineering and taking most of the credit for the team's success. This contradiction is telling and suggests a deeper emotional conflict. Consider this: Pippen's career was filled with moments where he had to take a backseat to Jordan. Despite his impressive skills and contributions, the spotlight was almost always on MJ. Jordan's charisma, scoring ability, and media presence made him a global icon. Pippen, while respected, never received the same level of adulation. This disparity in recognition likely fueled Pippen's feelings of resentment and jealousy. Now let's more into Pippen's career without Jordan. When Jordan retired for the first time in 1993, Pippen stepped up as the Bulls' leader. He led the team to a double 527 record and the second round of the playoffs. However, despite his stellar play, including finishing third in MVP voting, the Bulls fell short of the championship. This period highlighted Pippen's abilities but also underscored the fact that he couldn't carry the team to a title without Jordan. The 1994 Eastern Conference semifinals against the New York Knicks provided a stark example of Pippen's struggles without Jordan. In Game 3, with the score tied and seconds remaining, Phil Jackson designed a play for Tony Kukoc, which infamously led to Pippen refusing to enter the game. Kukoc hit the game-winning shot, but Pippen's protest became a lasting symbol of his frustration and the challenges he faced in stepping out of Jordan's shadow. In contrast, Jordan's return to the Bulls in 1995 quickly restored the team to championship glory. The Bulls won 3 consecutive titles from 1996 to 1998, with Jordan leading the charge and Pippen playing a crucial supporting role. This period reinforced the idea that while Pippen was an outstanding player, his ultimate success was closely tied to Jordan's presence. Let's look at Jordan's individual accomplishments to further understand this dynamic. Jordan's career is marked by numerous accolades: 6 NBA championships, 5 regular season MVPs, 6 NBA Finals MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 14 All-Star selections, and a Defensive Player of the Year award. These achievements are a testament to his dominance and unmatched work ethic. Jordan's ability to perform at the highest level in the most crucial moments is what set him apart. His legendary performances, such as the flu game. In the 1997 Finals, where he scored 38 points while visibly ill, exemplify his will to win and his ability to carry his team when it mattered most. In contrast, Pippen's individual accolades, while impressive, don't quite match up. He was a 7-time All-Star, an 8-time All-Defensive First-Team member, and a Hall of Famer. Pippen's versatility and defensive prowess were invaluable to the Bulls' success, but his inability to win a championship without Jordan underscores the importance of their partnership. Pippen thrived in Jordan's shadow, but he also struggled to step out of it. Michael Jordan was a global icon. Every commercial break featured his face, every highlight reel showcased his dunks. The media fawned over him. For someone like Pippen, who poured his heart and soul into the game and sacrificed individual glory for team success, it wouldn't be unreasonable to feel a pang of jealousy amidst the adoration showered upon Jordan. Let's not forget the 1995 to 1996 season, arguably the peak of the Bulls dynasty. The team set an NBA record with 72 wins in the regular season, and Jordan won his 4th MVP award. Pippen was crucial to this success, but once again, the spotlight was firmly on Jordan. His return had reinvigorated the Bulls, and his leadership and scoring prowess were key to their dominance. Pippen's contributions, while significant, were often overshadowed by Jordan's larger-than-life presence. The 1997 to 1998 season, Jordan's final year with the Bulls, encapsulated the complexities of their relationship. Pippen, recovering from surgery, missed the first part of the season, and the Bulls struggled without him. Upon his return, the team regained its form and went on to win the championship. However, The Last Dance focused heavily on Jordan's heroics, particularly his game-winning shot in Game 6 of the Finals against the Utah Jazz. Pippen's role, including playing through severe back pain in the decisive game, was mentioned but didn't receive the same level of attention. This brings us back to The Last Dance and the contradictions in Pippen's comments about Jordan. On one hand, he acknowledges Jordan's greatness and the impact he had on the team. On the other, he criticizes Jordan's leadership and the narrative that placed Jordan above everyone else. This duality suggests a deep-seated jealousy that stems from years of playing in Jordan's shadow and the frustration of not receiving equal recognition. We consider the broader context of their careers. Jordan's impact on basketball and popular culture was unparalleled. He was the face of the NBA, a global ambassador for the sport, and a marketing phenomenon. His endorsement deals, particularly with Nike, revolutionized the business of basketball. Jordan's success transcended the court, making him a household name around the world. Despite his significant contributions to the Bulls' success, never reached the same level of fame or financial reward. This disparity likely fueled feelings of resentment and jealousy. The Last Dance documentary, by reigniting interest in the Bulls dynasty, also rekindled these old tensions. Pippen's portrayal in the series as a key but secondary figure contrasted sharply with Jordan's central role. The documentary's focus on Jordan's perspective and the narrative of his triumphant return to the NBA after his first retirement emphasized the gap between their legacies. Pippen's frustration was palpable as he felt his contributions were once again overshadowed. Let's also consider the competitive nature of professional sports. Athletes at the highest level are driven by a desire to be the best, to achieve greatness, and to be recognized for their accomplishments. Pippen, as one of the best players of his generation, undoubtedly had these aspirations. However, playing alongside Jordan, he was constantly in the shadow of one of the greatest players in basketball history. Despite his undeniable talent and contributions to the Bulls' success, Pippen was always second fiddle to Jordan. This dynamic likely fueled feelings of frustration and resentment, leading to tensions between the two players. Another factor that likely contributed to the tension between Jordan and Pippen was their contrasting personalities. Jordan was known for his intense competitiveness, his desire to win at all costs, and his demanding leadership style. Pippen, on the other hand, was more reserved and laid back, preferring to lead by example rather than through vocal leadership. This difference in personality may have led to clashes on and off the court, as they struggled to find common ground and navigate their roles within the team. Despite their differences, Jordan and Pippen were able to put aside their personal issues and come together to achieve unprecedented success on the basketball court. Their partnership, while complex and fraught with tension, ultimately resulted in 6 NBA championships and a lasting legacy as one of the greatest duos in NBA history. The Jordan and Pippen saga is complex. A mix of hurt feelings, a desire for recognition, and a narrative perhaps not equally told. Pippen's words hint at a lingering frustration of playing in Jordan's shadow. As for their personal rift, only time will tell if they can find common ground again. Until next time, keep the spirit of the game alive.